So it looks like Florida's running out of oxygen, y'all. Isn't that a 2021 headline? Florida runs out of oxygen? Like, I saw another 2021 headline a couple weeks ago. Um, the amount of ice that melted on Greenland in one day would cover Florida in 2 inches of water. Now, it's not like that water is just headed straight for Florida, ready to cover it over, but that's one day, and that's one ice melt in Greenland. That's not even considering the ice that's been melting in the same day in the Arctic, the Antarctic, wherever. But it's enough to cover Florida in 2 inches of water. So it's like Florida's about to drown, but whoever's about to drown Florida, the conservatives, the oil industry, whoever's about to drown Florida is like, no, we can't wait that long. We have to strangle you before you go under the water because they don't have any oxygen. They run out of oxygen because their governor, DeSantis, has run around making sure nobody can wear masks and just trying to spread the Trump virus genocide as far as he can. And so all their oxygen's been used up in their hospitals. They've stopped treating water in their water treatment plants to use the oxygen from that in their hospitals. They've put their hospital beds out in the parking garages. It's a mess, and it's getting worse, and the deaths are higher than ever before. And he just keeps running around trying to kill people by making it worse, lying about it. So, people were saying on the internet, you can stand your ground anywhere in Florida. It doesn't have to be your property. Anytime someone's threatening your life, you can shoot them. I wouldn't recommend that because I don't advocate gun violence. But because they have those types of laws, you never know when your crazy gun nut laws are going to come back to haunt you. I'm thinking, just make him wear a mask. Like, again, just joking with people like your um, Mrs. DeSantis, whoever she is, could just give him a surprise My Pillow face mask in the middle of the night. I know people are like, oh, you can't claim self-defense, of a sleeping person. Well, tell the cops who shot Breonna Taylor. Like Breonna Taylor wasn't threatening anyone, but they shot her in her sleep. Now you're right. You're totally right when you say, dude, you claim self-defense from someone who's sleeping. You're right. You can. But also, when Breonna Taylor woke up, she wasn't about to like make mandates that keep people from wearing masks or go around spreading lies that get people sick and get people to die. So, yeah, it's just a joke, but give him a My Pillow face mask. Now, the thought of that reminded me of the My Pillow guy, Mark Liddell, who reminds me of the mayor of Kabul. I'm just saying, look at them side by side. I've never seen them in the same room together before, but yeah, if you watch one of them's video and the other one's video, if you can tell the difference, let me know. And if he's still on the run, Afghanistan is a real hidey kind of place. As we knew from trying to track Osama bin Laden there, you can hide there for years. But my pillow guy, he seems to have some strange powers. Like, I don't know if you've seen his commercials, but he can appear in your medicine cabinet. Like you open up your medicine cabinet, and my pillow guy is inside your medicine cabinet. I don't know what he's looking for in there. I don't know what he's doing in there, frankly, or how he gets there. But it's a concern. And you come into your bedroom and he'll hold your pillow down. Not all night. I'll let you know he won't do it all night, but he'll do it for just long enough. You just want to make sure he's holding your pillow down under your head because you don't want a My Pillow face mask. It's like, you know, the bad thing. So, but it saves oxygen, and Florida's out of oxygen. So what are you gonna do? Um, it shouldn't be up to people like DeSantis. They shouldn't be in power. But what are you gonna do? You can stop listening to them, or you can tell people they're wrong, or you can do some type of demonstration against them to let them know they're wrong, or you can make a joke, about a My Pillow face mask. But yeah, it's sad that Florida, before they get drowned, they're going to get suffocated. They can't breathe. And not just by running out of oxygen, you know, in the hospitals, but just people having COVID in general. They can't breathe. And this thing has become a curse upon America that the people who want to deny the problems that we have are making worse. There's nothing funny about that. Don't have a joke. But yeah, we got to stop them. So um, if we can come up with something funny, it's a good way to spread things around. But uh, That's all I got. The My Pillow guy looks funny. His mustache looks funny. DeSantis looks funny. Oh yeah, you can wish that Abbott didn't make it through the Trump virus. I think he did, but you could wish that he didn't, which is an improvement over a few months ago, 6 months ago, 8 months ago, when you could not wish, gosh, 10 months ago now, when you could not wish that Trump would not make it through the Trump virus. And that's no joke. Like, they stopped free speech, and that's what they stopped it for Trump. And he's not worth it. But it is worthwhile that because they did that, it shows what they're really about. It shows how bad we had gone to where we even didn't have free speech, just to wish that the natural consequences and the rightful consequences of Trump's actions would come back to haunt him, and that he would die of natural causes. We couldn't wish that on American internet platforms. And that's not American. And that's what it did to us. Just one sign, one way to look at it. But we don't need it anymore. And the sooner they're locked up, the safer it'll be for them and for the rest of us. So let's look to that, and no more Taliban Trumpers. Thanks.